What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Tony Bruce TV. I'm your host, Tony Bruce, and today we're going to have a brief discussion about 5 song ideas that you can write about right after the intro. And just like that, everybody, we back. Once again, I'd like to welcome everybody to another episode of Tony Bruce TV. I'm your host, Tony Bruce. Connect with me on Instagram at Tony Bruce TV, and I'm on Facebook at Tony Bruce Music. If you like the content we putting out on this channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and punch that notification bell so you can get all the content we release. We drop videos twice a week. If you feel like this content can help somebody in your circle, make sure you share that with them also. If you have anything in particular you would like me to cover on this channel, make sure you leave that in the comment section. And of course, if I leave out something, make sure you put that in the comment section too. All of these comments are helpful for the community. For those that are new to the channel, if you are a creative entrepreneur, content creator, or just all around side hustle type individual, this is the channel for you. You come to this channel to get tips, tricks, and tools on how to do what you already do better. Now, with that long intro out the way, let's go ahead and get into it. Today we're going to have a brief discussion about 5 song ideas that you can write about. Now, for me, I don't believe in writer's block. For those who don't know, I'm a recording artist / songwriter, producer, but I don't believe in writer's block. And the reason why I say that, writer's block can easily be avoided. Like, when you have those times where like a line or two or a sentence or a hot bar or a lyric may cross your mind, you should just write that down. Have like a notepad or like an area where you put those little pieces. Well, you can take those pieces of paper or a napkin, whatever you wrote it down on, but at the end of the day, have like a centralized journal that you can put all of those ideas in, and then throw those scrap pieces of paper away. So you keep this journal, so whenever you have, writer's block or whatever, you just go back to this journal with all of these different notes and one-liners and lyrics or whatever in there, and just read through those. And by reading through those, that's going to spark some inspiration and you're just going to kill that writer's block. But anyway, we're going to talk about 5 song ideas you can write about too. These song ideas are going to help you when you have writer's block. You can pretty much pick one of these topics, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to come up with a song concept for one of these topics. So my first one is, of course, you can tell stories about something that happened to you, a friend, or it just can be, a made up story with maybe sprinkles of things that actually happen in your life. Just make sure that the story makes sense. It's not too overly complicated for the listeners to follow along, and just make sure that it's enjoyable to listen to. So that's number 1, and one of the song ideas you can write about. You can tell stories, and there are a lot of things you can tell stories about. You can tell comedic stories, serious stories. You can tell a story about how you grew up, what your life was like, living wherever it is that you live, what you do. It's up to you, but just tell stories. People always like to hear a story if it's presented well. So that's my first idea for out of the 5 song ideas that you can write about. That's number 1, that's you can tell stories. So the second thing, number 2, and one of the 5 song ideas that you can write about is you can write about a relatable experience that you're going through in your life currently. Maybe you can use an experience, tell what you went through in that experience, and that can help listeners gain another perspective on a similar or the same issue. It also helps them come up with solutions. So you could even, rap about the same situation, and then, maybe some kind of way, creative way, put in there how you overcame that situation. So that's my second idea for something that you can write about. That's write about relatable experiences. My number 3, let's keep it moving. Number 3 in the 5 song ideas that you can write about is you can write about a specific emotion. Now, writing about emotions is pretty much timeless because throughout the beginning and still now, throughout the human experience, we all experience emotion. And those are your emotions like, love, hate, anger, lust, etc. Emotions are something that's always been a part of the human experience. And usually songs about emotions tend to be timeless, because no matter how technologically advanced we become as a species, we will always experience emotions. It's just like I said, it's a part of the human experience. So that's my third idea for 5 song ideas you can write about. That's write about a specific emotion. So my number 4 idea that you can write songs about out of the 5 is you can write about current events in the news or controversial issues. Controversy, conflict, and drama sells. So not to mention, you have the potential to increase your fan base by touching on issues that people can relate to. Most people cannot relate to popping bottles, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on clothes and jewelry. Most people work jobs and usually don't make that kind of income to splurge like that. So songs about superficial things won't resonate with people for long, but it will catch them in the beginning, resonate with them. But as people mature, those particular songs don't resonate with them no more. People are not stupid, and they eventually move on to something else if they cannot relate to the music on some type of level. So that's my top 4. Well, not really top 4, but that's my 4th song idea that you can write about whenever you're experiencing writer's block. You can write about current events, current situations going on in your community. And my 5th idea of things that you can write songs about is just fun party dance songs. Songs that make you move and promote good vibes and positive energy are always good. These kind of songs with catchy hooks get played a lot everywhere. Not to mention that they're easy to remember than the beat. It makes you move, makes your head bob, and the hook is always simple and catchy. I will be here all day naming these type of songs, but just know that they're very effective. Songs that make people feel good, songs people can dance to. Those are always good, fun party songs. I mean, just look at This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan. That came out like in the early 90s, mid 90s, and you drop that right now somewhere in the club and people just start dancing. Or even how about Juvenile's Back That Ass Up? I know that's real throwback. But let's see, with any kind of dance song, like even super throwback songs before my time, like Get Down On It, or I don't know, y'all help me out. Leave some in the comment section if y'all can think of some real good dance songs. But it's pretty much just a fun party song, fun party dance songs. Those are good songs that promote good vibes and great energy. And those are always great to write about. So those are my top 5 song ideas that you can write about when you are experiencing writer's block. Let's go over them again. Number 1, you can tell stories about something that happened to you, a friend, or it can just be a fictional story with some comedy in it or whatever. Number 2, you can write about a relatable experience that you're going through currently in your life. Number 3, you can write about a specific emotion like love, hate, anger, lust, etc. Number 4, you can write about current events in the news or events that are going on in your community. And number 5, fun party dance songs. Songs that just make you feel good when you hear it and make you want to move. And so those are my top 5 song ideas that you can write about. Not really a top 5, but my 5 song ideas you can write about when you're experiencing writer's block. On top of that journal I was talking about at the beginning of the episode that you would put your ideas in, go back to that journal too, read over it. Usually, 9.5 times out of 10, you will read that when you have writer's block and you'll get some type of inspiration to create something. And you already know how I do before we leave. At the end of every episode, I like to give y'all a book to help y'all along on your journey. And today's book is 1000 Songwriting Ideas by Lisa Ashman. I don't know if I'm spelling that right, but that's 1,000. I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's 1,000 Songwriting Ideas by Lisa Ashman. I'll leave the book title and the correct spelling of her name in the comment section. Not the comment section, but in the description of this video. If you have anything in particular you would like me to cover on this channel, make sure you leave that in the comment section. If you feel like this video can help anybody in your circle, share that with them also. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, punch that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all the content we release. We drop videos twice a week, so make sure you check in and make sure you take notes and if you have anything or you feel like there's something that I left out, leave that in the comment section, because I don't know everything. I'm learning just like y'all. We all students in the game, but when I run across information and pit stops, I like to get at y'all, get that information to y'all, so y'all don't have to go through those same pit stops and all those same booby traps like I had to go through. So that's what the point of this channel is: spread the information, make sure we all level up, we keep moving. Y'all already know, make moves, not excuses. I'm your host, Tony Bruce. Connect with me on Instagram at Tony Bruce TV, or you can connect with me on Facebook at Tony Bruce Music. So that wraps it up for another episode of Tony Bruce TV. Y'all remember, y'all make moves, not excuses. Y'all be safe, and I'm out. Yeah, don't get caught in the loop. Don't get caught in the loop. Yeah. He been thugging since a young and he just wanna be down. So now he moving with criminals, said he wanted the crown. His brother was gunned down, father was never around. Role models under the ground, the hood is playground. He hustle playing for keys, do whatever to eat. Keep the heat under the seat in case he gotta cook beef. He got whatever you need, meth, Molly, speed, Percocet, Oxycontin, pure dope and loud weed. Went from rags to riches in just a few months, but he too flashy and he talk too much. His cousin told him chill, but he wouldn't give it